Hey, what's up, Gab? This is Rubato, formerly Mike LXR, and I'm here today in front of you because I got glove slapped on Gab by none other than Dave, who most of you know and love very deeply. Um, it was a bit of a counter glove slap because I kind of have been giving him crap for a long time about the Helix and all the Helix guys, and any chance I get to bag on a Helix because it's modeling and digital, and that's what we're supposed to do because we have tube amps and analog pedals and things that have sounded awesome for years, and now we have mission control boards and multicolored hue neutral buttons, and so if you can't rag on it with your friends, then what good is the internet? So he's kind of challenged me back to put my money where my mouth is, so here I am, gotta do it. Can't back down from a glove slap. Sitting next to my ball here, my prized ball. This is my Ernie ball, Stingray. Love this thing. And we're gonna run down through what we got. We got a Marshall Jubilee reissue running into this 212. This 212 has WGS ET90s, but I got a BL80 in case things get crazy because it's trusty and I know what it can do. It can slay everyone. It's trusty BL80. Famous, the last one standing. Okay, so I have my own rig, which is slightly different from this, but because Dave likes to bag on Fulltone and I like to bag on his Helix, I decided that I would make it a full Fulltone board, with one exception that we'll get to. But to start off the signal chain, we have the Fulltone 69, which is a fuzz face, essentially germanium, and it's going into the Deja Vibe, Univibe style, Super Trem, which is a Fender tremolo circuit, into the Clyde wah. Now, I like this ugly, stupid wah a lot better, I would have to say, for most of what I like. But it's still a gigantic sounding wah. It's huge, it's thick. It definitely is doing a job. Then it's going into this plimsoll, which I've come to really appreciate. I never ever gave this pedal a shot until last night. And it could essentially, for me, substitute a drive channel if you wanted it to. If you were only working with a clean platform. It's very thick, very tight, pretty saturated, cutting, reminds me a lot of my Laney's. And then this guy right here is my favorite overdrive of all time, the OCD version 2.0. So these are the criminals that will be called into question, and we're gonna get this going. So we got a clean from the Jubilee. Now the plimsoll, like I was saying, can be kind of a gain channel substitution. Pretty heavy. Now it stacks really well and surprisingly not noisy at all. In a similar way, that OCD pedal is beautiful. So it's just a standard overdrive. It's my favorite overdrive. Now, this is the 69 fuzz. What's great about the Super Trem is that when you stack it with some gain, the trem part doesn't really get in the way, especially with overdrive. So, when trem's on, it's not so much in the way. When you turn down on the volume, the effect of the tremolo really pops back up. Goes to the background again. Pretty crazy. Now, both modulation pedals on. Works really nicely. Volume rolled up. Volume's all the way up. Took out the modulation, and that's a pretty manageable amount of noise for 3 boost pedals all at the same time. It's pretty crazy. So, this has been, I guess, one go in this dueling of rigs between Dave and I, who we all know and love so deeply and cherish. And I hope he brings something cool to the table.